I just heard the news, everyone. Rec Room is shutting down. Now, basically, Rec Room. Oh my god, my room is amazing! Anyways, let me get serious. So, Rec Room, you know, the game, you know, kind of like similar to Roblox, that thing. I heard that they were shutting down on June 1st, 2026, which is now, of course. So, Rec Room, I played it before. I think I played it since 2020. Although I heard gameplay of it since, like, before I created my account. I seen gameplay before about it. And my honest opinion is that Rec Room, they were pretty good. They had a good platform. You know, I liked Rec Room usually because Rec Room, it had like a lot of creativity and mostly some freaky shit happened there too. You know. And usually Rec Room, they eventually said that they were gonna go ahead and close for some reason. That they were going to shut down basically. And I don't know if there was a reason for it, or I don't know if there's any reasons. It's probably because the server costs and all that stuff. Although they are indeed a $1 billion company, they made billions from that platform. Same thing as Roblox. They made profit, of course. But all things must come to an end. And Rec Room, they look like they have reached the end of the road, where they officially succeeded to find the truest dream that is officially going somewhere peaceful. And that there, my friends, is heaven. So, I played Rec Room before. Rec Room, to me, be honest, it was very good. I enjoyed playing that game. I liked playing it, of course. They had good games. Some were freaky as shit. Others with different story. Others were pretty graphic and shit. And pretty much more. But not all things are graphic in Rec Room. I mean, sure, you got people who have creativity and all that stuff. Also, there was a second problem, that is a brain rot that was in Rec Room. But I don't want to blame the brain rot in Rec Room. I don't think it wasn't a brain rot. It was probably because of the costing of the servers that Rec Room was running. And Rec Room had a lot of good things. It had a lot of things. Although they kind of had poor moderation. Yeah, they kind of had a little bit of poor moderation usually. Because I usually hear people like swearing and all that stuff, and I swear too. You know me. I swear some parts of it, but in the end, I know that Rec Room was part of my childhood. I made some friends. And I usually nicknamed myself as John Wick. Officially, I don't know if I can do the John Wick voice. We'll see. My name is John Wick. I'm doing too much. Anyways, so I eventually I eventually enjoyed that course. And I liked Rec Room. Yeah. I played Rec Room before. It was pretty good. Yeah. As far as I could tell, I played plenty of games in there. It was pretty good. In the end, Rec Room, it had to go. Yeah. It was probably gonna. I think they were falling apart for a bit. Although they're indeed a $1 billion company, they just decided to shut down because they probably need to save money. I think for some other things usually. Yeah. And no big deal. Rec Room was pretty good in the end, and I enjoyed it. Well, I I'm gonna go ahead and go now, and I'll probably download Rec Room, and I have an account in there, and I could play like a Rec Room for a bit when they go away. If not, I'll probably watch the live streams. You know, of them like playing Rec Room. So, yeah. Sadly, all things must come to an end. But hey, at least we had fun. For those who played Rec Room before, just like me. I enjoyed playing Rec Room. And all of the fun I had, all of the enjoyment that I had. So, yep. And I liked Rec Room, and I enjoyed it. Anyways, like and subscribe, and I'll see you later. Wish you guys well, and farewell.
Also, update. There's this thing called Radium. Um, they're actually running a server that's in Rec Room, by the way. So, yeah, nothing much really, but yeah. Anyways, that's about it. See you guys later. Wish you guys well.